Bonsoir. Bonsoir, mes amis. Je suis a snail. Je m'appelle George. I know what you are thinking. George, you're talking very slowly. And I say, yes, correct, I'm a snail. Sorry, I'm a ooh-la-la snail. Well, I have to say, when I was first looking at myself today, I thought, am I a snail or a kangaroo? You know, with some kind of portable pouch. It was what I call an identity crisis. I didn't know if I was a snail or a kangaroo. I realized I was not a kangaroo. Because you can't say kangaroo if you're French, and I am most certainly French. And you know why? Because I was born in France, which often makes you French. I'm also a snail, so I leave a trail of slime everywhere I go. I'm like a lawyer. Now, the reason I'm here is I want you to look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Now, take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Okay, well, I'll probably have some more material next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hank Ferguson.
Fine. That's enough. I thank you. I appreciate your positive attitude. I really thank you for it. But you know and I know this is a crap show. However, it's 12:30 at night and your options are limited. I'm kind of who's left in the bar. Know what I mean? You're looking around. You were full of high hopes when you first got there, but now there's only me left. Beckoning you. Come buy me a drink, sailor. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because... All right, it's enough. I'll tell you why, because you're familiar with the 7-Elevens, the convenience store, the 7-Elevens? Well, you know that. Of course, everybody goes there. What's up there? I was turning into someone I didn't recognize there. The 7-Eleven announced today that they're coming out with their own brand of wine. Take that, you French bastards! 7-Eleven wine? That's classy for you. I love that. What kind of wine goes best with burnt wieners? I'll take a Chardonnay Slurpee, please. Ah. I'd like to offer up my congratulations to the New York Yankees as well, who won the 27th World Series. Congratulations, New York Yankees. People all over New York City were tipping over cars, peeing in the streets. Then they found out about the World Series. They were here. Yeah! Everyone in Philadelphia is a bit sad, of course, because they lost. But you shouldn't be sad. At least you don't have to sell your Bavarian castle. What are you talking about, Craig? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Look at this headline there. Nicolas Cage has to sell castle. Nicolas Cage had to sell his Bavarian castle. Boo! Ooh la la! Boo! Boo! Ooh la la! Boo! It's what I meant to say. Yeah. It turns out Nicolas Cage is broke. He's gone from starring in blockbusters to looking for a job in Blockbuster. I'm actually concerned for Nicolas Cage because the market is quite soft right now for 500-year-old Bavarian castles, isn't it? You can't get rid of them that easy. How are you going to sell it? You're going to have to get one of those fantastic gay real estate agents. Who... And Bavaria's in Germany. That would be awesome. This window we used to pour boiling oil. The window we used to pour the boiling oil onto some marauding armies, but maybe you can cover it with some French blind. This used to be a torture room. You can use it as a kitchenette, maybe. It turns out Nicolas Cage has properties all over the world. Oh, not just Bavaria. That was too much. I was overselling it there, wasn't I? Not just Bavaria. He does. He owns property everywhere. He owns an island in the Bahamas. There's so many islands in the Bahamas, though. It's very hard to tell which one is his. But we have an aerial photograph of the islands. Maybe we could pick it out. There you go. Take that, professional broadcasters. Anyway, the bad economy must be affecting everyone. If Nicolas Cage has to sell his castle, he's not only selling his castle, he also has to sell his haunted mansion in New Orleans. Boo, ooh la la, hoo. I heard that. I thought, Nicolas Cage has a haunted mansion? That is actually cool. He really is the Ghost Rider. I've said it before. Ghost Rider is the greatest movie ever made. If you don't like Ghost Rider, go and join your friends in Tora Bora, ya Al-Qaeda bastard. Go on! That is a great movie. A movie about a skeleton who rides a motorcycle with his skull on fire? Come on! And they're making a sequel, but the producers said that they won't be anything like the first one. Well, you listen to me, Hollywood producers. You better not make it like that Twilight thing with the sensitive vampires talking about their feelings. I don't want any of that. The Ghost Rider story doesn't need tinkering. I don't want a sequel where he drives an old Cadillac ghost riding Miss Daisy or something. Just make the same movie again with different words. That's what I want. If Nicolas Cage was really broke, he'll have to make sequels for all his other big movies. I'd like to see a sequel to The Rock. They could come up with a reason for Sean Connery to go back to Alcatraz and be like, how did I end up back on The Rock? I think I went out for milk and I got confused, that's all. National Treasure, he'll have to do the National Treasure movies are very popular. I'm sure he'll have to do another one now. But now that he's broke, it'll be a different kind of movie. When they show him the treasure map on the back of the dollar bill, the treasure map, he'll be like, can I just keep the dollar bill? I am a big fan of Nicolas Cage, though. I am. He's done a lot of great. He won an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas. Las Vegas? Leaving Las Vegas! Las Vegas. They should call it Las Vegas. People would like that. It sounds friendlier. Did you lose all your money? Yeah, but it was in Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas was how he won. He won his Oscar for that. I'm not fond of that one so much, though. I spent the 1980s getting drunk. Where's my Oscar? Where's my... Don't you dare! Like, the guy who gives out Oscars is watching this show going, you know, I feel bad. He really should get an Oscar. Anyway, Nicolas Cage blames his financial collapse on his business manager. It happens a lot in Hollywood. You can't expect an actor to manage money. You can't. It's unreasonable. Actors are just carnies with good teeth. They are! When you're going around being a skeleton with a skull on fire, you can't be thinking, did I pay my Visa bill? You can't! He's Nicolas Cage. That's like expecting Keith Richards to do his taxes. Oh, grow up! He can't do that! If you're in show business, you need to have a good money man. I keep all my earnings with a very good money man. He's over there right now. Say hi. Say hi. Go on. Hey, look at that. That's right. That's right. Stop overacting. He's overacting, that kid. You've gone power crazy. Don't get off. You know, he looks me right in the eye now like he's people. We have to take a break so I can go and beat him. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big show where we celebrate the work of Nicolas Cage. Do we have time for email? You bet we do, Nicolas Cage. I'm not Nicolas Cage. No, but we could probably get him now. Hey, union rules state, and this is true, union rules state any actor who comes on this show, they get paid $400. We don't want to give it to them. They just have to, they have to get it because it's the union rules. Cage will be here now. 400 big ones, Nicholas, come on! I'm practicing a new twitch. All right, this is from Thomas in Bangor in Maine. They've just outlawed, what is it? They outlawed gay marriage, but they legalized marijuana. All right, Thomas in Bangor, Maine says, "Hi, Craig. My son recently took up figure skating and wants to wear his skating outfit, sequins and all, to school for his 4th grade class picture. How can I talk him out of this?" Well, arguments do rage in the scientific community, but it's my belief you can't talk him out of it. You know what I'm saying? You could maybe send him to one of those camps where they try and talk people out of ice skating. Can ice skaters get married in Maine? I don't think they can. No, yeah, it's fine. It's just, come on, he's a kid, for heaven's sake. He can wear sequins. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous. Nobody's... This is from Craig. Oh. In Grand Island in N.E., Nebraska. Nebraska has an island? Nebraska doesn't have a coastline. Nebraska is a landlocked state. It'd have to be a very grand island indeed. An island so big it doesn't need water. He says, "Hey, Craig, I recently had an interview for a job for which I was taken out to a fancy lunch. Ooh la la. I think I may have blown it when I asked for the leftovers in a to-go bag. Does that make me look cheap?" No, not if you ask them to do it in the shape of a swan. That's classy, right there. That's like having 7-Eleven wine. Oh, we're out of time. We'll be right back after these messages, everybody. We'll be right back. Hey! Hey, everybody! Welcome back. Welcome back to the big November 5th show. I'm wearing my November 5th tie. I'm enjoying this suit, though. I might wear it tomorrow night. My next guest is, he's on a show called Rescue Me, and he's got a book out called Why We Suck, a feel-good guide to staying fit, loud, and stupid. It's now available in paperback. It's over here, actually. I'll show you. Hold on. And this will give you a clue as to who wrote it. Denis Leary, everybody! How are you, Dennis?
I'm really pissed off.
Why?
Because I was just backstage. One of the reasons I came here today was to lord over you the fact that we both have books.
Yeah,
and
that's your book. This is the third time you've been here for
this
damn book,
I've been
isn't it?
3 times for my book. I've been here. This is his book.
Now, look, can I just say that my book is bigger
this
than
is
your book? Also,
wait a minute,
looks
wait
like
a
a
minute.
bit better value there as well. Look, a bit more.
This is the paperback version of my book.
All right, okay.
This is where you hope your book gets to.
All right.
Now, so here. Ooh, fighting words.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to semi-lord it over you, figuring, because I'm not really, you know, I didn't have all the information. I thought there's no way that your book has, at this point, sold as well as my book did, because I got to go on Oprah, which was, yeah, I had a secret evil plan. I put Oprah in my book, and then I got on Oprah. And when I went on Oprah, as you know, when Oprah says buy ants, people go out and buy ants.
Yeah, you can't get ants.
You can't find it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people go, why aren't there any ants here at the picnic? It's because Oprah said buy ants. Anyways, I went to number 4 with the help of Oprah Winfrey.
4 on the New York Times bestseller list. Wow, congratulations.
So, hang on. So I'm backstage with the Craig Ferguson people, and I go, you know, what number is Craig's book at? And they go, we'll go and find out, like they didn't know.
Yeah.
And I go, because, you know, I went to number...
I know.
I went to number 4 because I was on Oprah, and they come back and they go, he's at number 4 right now.
Yeah. Without Oprah.
Without Oprah. Which, I must say, is some kind of... What have you done press-wise? Have you done everything else?
I did everything, yeah.
Did you really?
Except Oprah. Oh, she wouldn't have me.
She hates you.
Well, no, it wasn't that. She
hates you. During a commercial break, she leaned over to me and said, do you hate Craig Ferguson? I said, yes. She goes, me too.
I'll tell you why I know that's not true, because it's Oprah, and she doesn't hate.
I know.
She would forgive me.
She would forgive you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, can I say something?
What?
Okay, I read the book, right? I read the book a long time ago because you gave me an early copy.
Yeah, I gave you a copy.
And, you know, I was a hellraiser growing up.
Yeah, I remember.
And after reading this book, I felt like a choir boy. I'll be honest with you.
No, wait a minute.
Holy... I mean, I drank and I did some stuff, but what was...
I got something to tell you. I've never told you this. I've got something to tell you. I don't think I've ever told you this, and it's not in the book, and I should have told you. Round about 1987, 88, in that neighbourhood, I was in the Edinburgh Festival, and I was drunk backstage in my dressing room before I went on stage, and it was the big communal dressing rooms, and we were all helping us. There was some powder to help you over your allergies available backstage. And there was an acerbic and up-and-coming American comedian called Denis Leary backstage as well. And I remember drinking with you then, and I just remembered it right there.
Okay, first of all, this is how stewed your brain is, okay?
Did I tell you about it?
It was 1990.
That's 2 years before I got sober.
Okay,
right?
I don't know. I mean, that's your baby.
Yeah.
I think, so you're off by 3 years. In everything,
Not bad,
probably.
not bad, not bad.
And by the way, we have talked about this before, which just proves that you really have a...
Have we talked
about it? Yeah, we have. You and I have talked about it.
Oh, no.
He did a character called Bing Hitler, who was a really straight... That was the name of his comedy persona, which is pretty funny. It's Bing Crosby and Hitler combined. It's pretty... Come on, folks. And we did. We
doesn't have a massive appeal,
I know,
though.
but it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. And it was 1990, and we drank in the pub at the Assembly Hall.
The Assembly Rooms. Yeah.
And you were crazy. Because you were half dressed as Bing Hitler and half Craig.
Yeah.
And there were people that were coming in that had no idea that you were supposed to be Bing Hitler at one point in the night.
Yeah.
So they just thought, like, who's that Hitler-looking Scottish guy? And by the way, your impression with the previous guest about how you used to drink is what I remember.
But I don't know what you're talking about, Dennis. There has been no previous guest. You're the first guest this evening. What the hell is wrong with you, man? How long have you been in this game? How long have you been in this game? Did you do that to Oprah? Did you say, oh, hi, your previous guest, Oprah, when you were talking to your buddy, Oprah?
No, because when I was on Oprah, I was the only guest.
You're the only guest here tonight, Dennis.
No, there's got to be somebody else. Anyways,
no,
I did want to say that this was, I mean, it's the fact that you're here and an American citizen and you have your own talk show, which, by the way, you should be #4 with your own talk show. It's really, I mean, it's pretty amazing that you're not dead.
Yeah.
Well,
listen, I remember you drinking. It's pretty amazing that you're not dead as well.
Well, yeah.
Dr. Denis
By the
Leary.
way, doctor.
Are you a real doctor?
Well, I got a doctorate from my alma mater, Emerson College.
In what?
Okay, he's so cynical.
No, I'm just asking. It's fair.
If you had read my book like I read your book.
I did read it.
Okay. My story about it is in there.
Is it?
You know when you're a famous...
I mean, see, I can't even remember drinking with
I know.
you.
I know. And I'm expecting you to remember the book.
Yeah.
When you're a famous celebrity guy, sometimes they give you doctorates just because they can get you to come to the graduation.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so... Now, I actually graduated...
They gave you a doctorate of celebrity?
And I graduated it from Emerson College, right?
Right, that's a good college.
They called me up, and they said, you know, we'd like to give you a doctorate. And, of course, I was like, I'm on the train. Don't worry about it. And I went there, and I spoke briefly to the students, and I told them, I gave them the shortest graduation speech you've ever heard, because I knew they wanted to party.
Right.
So I said, life's going to suck. Right after this, it sucks. It's all downhill. Thank you. That was my speech. I got the doctorate, and I felt like, this is great. I deserve this. I've worked, and I should be a doctor.
You're damn right.
Shortly thereafter, my writing partner on Rescue Me, Peter Tolan, who did the Larry Sanders Show, who went to UMass, the University of Massachusetts, for a week.
Yeah.
And then dropped out to do comedy. They called him up because he's got Emmys now, and they said, you want to be a doctor? And he's like, yeah. So he's a doctor. My friend Cam Neely, okay, who's a hockey Hall of Famer, okay, who barely finished high school, and it doesn't come from this country. I call him up, and I go, hey, I'm a doctor. He goes, me too. I said, what? He goes, yeah, Tufts University gave me a doctorate like 5 years ago. I said, for what? He said, for being a famous hockey player. So anybody can have one. You should be a doctor of drinking.
If anyone from the Learning Annex is watching tonight, I'm willing to give the graduation speech, Dr. Craig Ferguson. That sounds good, that.
Actually, you have a great doctor name, Dr. Craig Ferguson. We'll see you now.
Paging Dr. Craig Ferguson to the ladies' business part of the hospital. Yeah.
That you're a doctor of ladies' business.
Doctor of ladies' business.
Yes, I like the sound of that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would do that.
No, I would not do that.
Why?
And I'll tell you, because you don't want to go messing around with things you don't understand. I don't want to...
I just get an image of you staring and going, nah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
I'm sorry, madam, I can't help you. I mean, I'm happy to look, but I have no idea what I can do for you.
It looks great, but I just don't know where everything goes.
Yeah, I know.
I can't help you.
Yeah. Oh,
that was funny.
No. Have you ever been tempted to practice medicine?
No. My baby sister is a dentist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm not.
Do you get free dental work done?
I used to from her. Yeah. And then it just stopped. I think her husband was like, "What are you giving him free teeth?"
What? Free teeth?
Well, I got some fake teeth in my mouth. So
Where? Show me.
I got this.
You don't have to show them. You just show me.
This is fake.
Oh yeah, I got one there.
Yeah. So
if you remember back then, I was, you know.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are American
Yeah.
teeth,
Hey,
buddy.
by
I
the
didn't
way,
turn up with these.
You want to talk about tattoos?
Oh, yeah,
I saw you showing that earlier.
yeah.
I got one right here.
Oh, you did? What'd you
Yeah,
get?
this is a real one.
Oh, wow, look at that.
See that one?
That's a scar.
That's a
Dennis.
scar.
Yeah.
That's from in the book I mentioned. My older brother Johnny tried to kill me 3 times.
Yeah.
That one was I threw a punch through a glass door in the kitchen in the apartment and missed. And you can go through glass without getting cut.
Yeah, no, I've got a scar right here.
Yeah, it's when
on
you
my right
pull
hand.
back.
That was from punching.
Yeah.
That glass window. I went right through in the glass.
Now, why were you punching the glass window?
Yeah, he was looking at me the wrong way, Dennis.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff in the book, like the marriages, the wife, the thing.
Well, you've only been married the once. Look at you.
I've been married once to the same woman, and she's put up with a lot, but
She has.
yeah,
to
but
be
you're
fair.
but
yeah.
you're
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not advocating it as a way of life. It's
No.
just that's what it
I
is.
think it's a good thing that you wrote the book so that
Yeah.
other people. Well, there's going to be some morons out there that are going to read it like a guidebook. Like, hey, I'm going to try this now.
Well, that's
you know?
see, that was
So-
the thing. They asked me to go and speak at my high school, where I dropped out of,
Right.
and talk to the kids. And I said, no. I said, what am I going to do? Say to them, well, what you want to do is be a blackout drunk for 15 years, get yourself into rehab, and maybe you'll end up in a sitcom in America. It's that you can't say that to people.
Yes, you can. It's a talk about George Bush is doing motivational speaking. Why can't you?
He was the
That would be
president.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now look at you. You have now. This is pure luck, but you have a great story to tell, especially as an
It is
American.
luck, yeah.
And your story is just as you said. Okay, blackout drunk, punk rock band.
Yeah.
Right. Drugs, drink, drugs, drink, drugs, drink. Marriage, drugs, drink, drugs, drink. Successful talk show host. And the
Well,
rehab is built right in there.
No, you went too far. Though.
I did?
You went successful talk show
Oh,
host.
well.
No, if you'd have said talk show guy, middle of the night, at the same time as the ShamWow
Well,
commercial, then it'd have been all right.
I like the ShamWow commercials.
Have you used that ShamWow?
I've heard it's great.
Fantastic,
I know.
man.
I know.
I mean, really.
And can I just say something? I know you don't like. I'm not blowing smoke, and you guys know because you're the audience. The stuff that you do with the puppets, okay?
Yeah.
I don't care how much you had to drink and how many drugs you took. Maybe that's why you do such funny things with the puppets.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta-
fantastic.
yeah, you
TV.
gotta have the puppets, yeah,
And I
yeah.
know it's cheap.
Yeah, it's
I know
very cheap. Very cheap.
It's hilarious.
You wanna do some puppet work here one day, maybe?
Well, I did get the last time I got to work with what's his name? The,
the
Fozzie the Bear.
Fozzie Bear, yeah.
Which was, you know,
That
one
was
of the
good.
Muppets. That's a career highlight for me.
Yeah, that was
you
good.
work with De Niro, Eastwood, and Fozzie the Bear. I'm telling you.
You're
I'm not
done,
joking
pretty
around.
much. You're done. You get Barry Manilow in there, you've got the whole set. Each to his own,
I
Dennis.
don't think the Barry Manilow thing's going to happen. No. But
Don't you, Dennis?
I don't.
Don't you?
I don't need to remind you that we were supposed to have at this time a dress off.
Oh yeah, you were gonna
Yeah,
dress
so
up
we
as a
have
lady.
to do that the next time. We have to come, both of us dress up in dresses and have the audience vote which guy looks. I don't know what the contest would be. Who looks more like?
Who gives a crap? We get to dress up like ladies.
Okay. Who looks the least likely to get laid as a woman? I don't know what it's going to be.
Okay, we'll
Right.
do that the next
Some
time.
kind of a
then.
contest.
Yeah, because we'll have to get an even dozen times for you on for this book.
I know.
Or
This
you
is
could
the
get
last
off your,
time.
You could get off your ass and write another one.
I am going to write it. Did you like writing your book?
No.
You didn't.
No.
Why?
It's hard
Too
work.
painful.
Yeah, it's just...
That was hard work.
Yeah.
Trying to remember everything.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
See, the first book was a piece of fiction. That was a piece of
easy.
cake.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
you had to actually remember. What was the name of my ex-wife? Oh, I got it. I got it.
Oh no, I got in touch with everybody.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you said I'm going to write about this.
Yeah.
And what'd they say?
Never called me again. We
Some
gotta
of them-
go, Dennis. We gotta go.
Hey,
We're
Kate,
out of
listen.
time.
Could you sign your book for me?
Yeah. Will you sign yours for me?
No.
All
But
right.
sign.
All right, I'll do that.
Hey,
we'll
thanks,
take a commercial
guys.
break.
What was I
We'll-
pushing? The book.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
book?
All right, yeah. Dr. Dennis Leary, Why We Suck.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
And his book is too.
All right, back, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't catch my great dance routine because we don't have the facilities in which to shoot it correctly. My next guest is in a film. plus $400 for being a guest on the show. 470? 470 bucks? Do they get the same for the big timey shows like Dave and stuff? It's still 470 bucks? I don't see why they wouldn't just do Dave then. And there's a new film, The Messenger. This is the film she's in. It's in theaters on November the 13th, which is only days away. I'm pretending now like we're pre-taping the show, and we're not. It's really today. It's today, the day in your region. Yeah, it's today, November the 5th, right? See, that proves it's today. Please welcome Jena Malone, everybody. Jena Malone. Hello, how lovely to see you.
Very nice to see you as well. Look at your rattlesnake.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's very nice.
There you go. May I say?
Do I get one?
Yeah, there's a cup there.
But
you get a regular cup. Do you want a rattlesnake cup? Do
No,
we have
okay.
a rattlesnake cup? Well, we'll see if we can fetch you one. Have you done something to your hair?
Well, no. What are you talking about?
Well, the last time you were here, it was dark.
I know. I think, yeah, it was a dark bob.
A dark Bob. I know a guy called Dark Bob.
It's kind of a superhero name, right?
Dark Bob. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like the villain in a superhero movie, Dark Bob.
Or the misunderstood superhero, you know?
What, like he speaks French?
Or he's got too long of a mustache or something.
Dark Bob?
Yeah.
And he uses his long mustache powers to...
To fend off the evils in the world.
No, he's the bad guy. Dark Bob's the bad guy. What the hell's wrong with you? Where have you been? I haven't seen you for years.
I've been up in Vancouver for
What?
a long time.
Canada?
Yeah. Canada. Woo!
There's Canadians here.
I heard a hockey game.
But you're not Canadian, are you?
I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
You got your socks on, though, like I get.
do.
Joe, can you bring it over? Thanks very much.
Look at
There
this.
you are. There's a rattlesnake cup there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's like a...
Thank you, Joe.
And the rattlesnake's inside.
There's a rattlesnake inside?
Inside.
Oh, wow, look, the rattlesnake. Oh, it's like in there, look, like
That's
a
kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Go ahead, then. Let's see you drink out
All
of that
right,
one.
well.
You now can join. What were you doing in Vancouver?
I'm working on a really crazy film up there called Sucker Punch.
Mm-hmm.
It's Zack Snyder's new film.
Right.
He
I
did.
see all his films.
He did 300, which is crazy.
300!
And
My
The
friend
Watchmen.
Jerry's in 300.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they painted his abs on. I've known Jerry for a long time. I've known Jerry for a long time. He does not do sit-ups. I know Jerry Butler.
I don't know, because I have the same trainers as they did on that film, and
Right.
they said that they had to paint them for a little bit more of effect, but they trained hardcore for that film.
Well, have you been training hardcore?
I have.
Have you got six-pack abs?
Well, no, I mean, not, you know, crazy.
Did they paint them on you? What do you
I
do in the
wish.
film, then?
It's
That you need to train for? Are you a superhero? Are you the Dark Bob
You know,
character?
I'm more of a light bob character, actually.
Right.
Hence
Well,
the...
you like Bob, yes, I say, yeah.
No, it was, you know, obviously Zack Snyder, there's a lot of crazy fight scenes,
Right.
sequences. It's all girls, and it's...
All girls fighting in blonde hair?
What more do you want?
Mr. Snyder, you have my vote, sir. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's been crazy, though, because we've been training with these ex-Navy SEALs, and, you know, it's really, really intensive weight training, strength training every day, you know, when we first were doing it for 3 months, before we even started filming, it was like 6 to 8 hours a day.
I'm glad I'm not an actor anymore. That sounds awful.
Well, it's amazing, though. You're doing martial arts, weapon training, strength training, and then also, you know, they're monitoring your physical nutrition. So it's very much like, you know, joining the Army or the Navy SEALs or something. So in a strange
Probably not
way...
as dangerous in the end. You might get a bad review, but, you know...
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. I
Right.
can definitely, you know, hurt some people.
Well, and of course, then there's... Oh, are you trained now? Could you kill me using one hand, that kind of thing?
One hand? Well, if I could use a leg, I think I could do it.
Whose leg?
My leg.
Oh, I see. You wouldn't, like, bring a leg in that had, like, explosives in it or anything?
No.
You can kill me using one hand and one leg?
Well, I could kill you using one hand, because there's that...
Well, if you had a gun.
Well, no, the sleeper hold, which cuts off all of the circulation and airflow to your head, and you'd be...
Yeah, but
out.
your hand's too little to get around my fat neck. Look at my neck, it's fat. I'm going to get one of them neck slimmers. You know, one of them. Really? Go on then. Just do it a little bit. Don't actually kill me. But wait, no. Let's just set some rules with the safety. We need a safety word.
Okay.
Banana. That's my safety word
Okay.
I always use.
No, It's good to know. It's
Right,
good to
all
know.
right. So the safety word is banana. When I say banana, you have to stop, right?
I'm just going to measure my hand around your neck.
We have to
that's all.
wait. We have to wait. All right, go. Right, measure your hand, and if I say banana, you have to stop. Go.
What if you say banana split? Will there be a...
I won't have time to say split because you'll have stopped when I said banana.
It's true. It's a trick question.
Right, okay. Banana. See? You didn't even stop.
I didn't even have it around your neck.
All right, go.
Oh, well.
All right, go,
I'm
go.
terrified now.
No! See, you're not much of a trained assassin if you're scared. Come on.
It's true. It's true.
No,
It's my
come on.
off days. You know, every assassin has to have one.
Are you an assassin in the movie?
No.
All right, okay. Are you an assassin at other times?
No, I don't think so.
No, all right. All right. It's nice to see you.
You too.
Yeah. What do you think about the blonde hair? I wasn't sure at first, but I actually like it now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I
No,
mean,
it's nice. It makes you look sprightly.
I mean,
And I don't mean the soft drink. I mean, you know, like a...
kind of light and effervescent.
Yes, well, it does a little bit. Do men hit on you more because you got your hair's blonde?
Not that I've noticed.
Well, they were hitting on you a lot when your hair was dark, so you're fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been around the film crew for so long that I think they're all a little intimidated of us because of all of
because of the
our
neck
weapons
thing.
and things. Yeah. Banana.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Messenger is coming out next Friday.
Well, the film. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah. Yeah. It's coming out next Friday, you say?
And it's a really
is it
beautiful
good?
film. I love it so much. Woody Harrelson, Ben Foster, Samantha Morton, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, they're all very, very good.
It's gorgeous, going back to sort of the old, like Hal Ashby. Do you like Hal Ashby, Harold and
Yeah, it's
Maude?
being there.
Totally,
Yes,
totally.
that's a great movie. It's one of my favourite movies of all time.
Well, there you go. Then you should see this film.
I'll
because
see it. It's called The Messenger. It's out next week, actually.
Sometime.
Jena Malone, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Dear producers of Ghost Rider, how come the kitten had a human skull?
Oh, wait, the producers of Ghost Rider didn't produce this show, did they? No one produces this show. It just kind of happens. Like indigestion. Which, of course, it doesn't just happen. You've got to eat some crap first. Oh, like I have to do all day. Then I come out here and indigestion. What did we learn on the show? Ooh la la! Good night, everyone!